Do you ever get that feeling, that deep down in your bones feeling that something isn't right? Not just with you, but with your whole family line? That's the story of Ulysses. He and his wife Charlene are a Creole couple, living their best life up in Washington State. Everything's perfect, except for this shadow. A strange, unexplainable misfortune that's followed his family for generations. A family curse. Most people would laugh it off, right? But Ulysses couldn't shake it. What started out as taking an ancestry DNA test and creating a family tree, Ulysses and Charlene ends up packed their bags and headed for the one place that held the key to their past, New Orleans. The French Quarter, with its iron-laced balconies and the scent of beignets and history hanging in the air. It was a world away from the misty Pacific Northwest. They soaked it all in, the jazz clubs, the incredible food, but they weren't just tourists. They were on a mission. After a bit of touring the city, they stop at Psychic in a dimly lit shop in the French Quarter. The air was thick with incense and secrets. The woman looked at Ulysses, her eyes seeing more than just the man in front of her. She saw the generations of bad luck, the failed businesses, the sudden illnesses. She told him the curse was real, tangled up in the very roots of New Orleans, tied to a powerful old rivalry. Following the psychic's cryptic clues, they navigated the city's hidden histories, their journey leading them from dusty archives to ancient, moss-draped cemeteries. It was in one of these historic neighborhoods, a place humming with an energy you can't quite describe, that Ulysses' world turned upside down. He found out his ancestors weren't just simple merchants. They were rivals with another powerful family, one deeply steeped in the city's voodoo traditions. And that rivalry had a name, De La Fly. And then he met her, the heiress to that very family, Désirée de la Fly. When Ulysses saw her, it was like a scene from a movie. She was the picture of Creole elegance, with eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. She was beautiful, yes, but it was more than that. She had this power, a captivating charm, a spiritual aura that was both intimidating and incredibly alluring. And the twist? She wasn't his enemy. Désirée knew all about his family, about the curse. She'd been waiting for him. She held the missing pieces of his family puzzle, the stories lost to time. She looked at Ulysses not with malice but with a deep understanding, and she offered him a sliver of hope. She, a daughter of the family that cursed his ancestors, was the only one who had the knowledge, the power, and the gift to finally help him break it. The question was, could he trust her? This clip is a visual to my book called Fighting the Past for My Future. If you're interested in what happens next, buy the book on Amazon, or go check out my other books by A.Hartdegen.